I love the logo.
Come on, Caruso. Thank you.
Yeah, he's a bucket.
I needed that. Molly, I need some help. Oh, good D.
Good block.
Get in. Let's go.
Good shot.
Hang time. Nope. Oh, that's a bad shot. That's. Oh, wow.
Wow.
I'll take it. I will take that.
As we say in the
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead. Looking to make a big splash here tonight. Soaring high above the beautiful cityscape and bright lights of Atlanta. Thanks for joining us in honoring Martin Luther King Day. It's a very special presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Danilo Gallinari.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Well, this one's about to get going, but first, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, as the NBA pivots away from the post and towards the perimeter, we're seeing more teams employ three-guard lineups to great effect, trading some size for skill. We'll see if the trend continues, but guys, for now, it seems that even if there's only one ball, having multiple ball handlers can be very effective.
Very interesting, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. And Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. The foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. And it's Portis in at the 5 down low. And for Atlanta, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at small forward. And it's the Hawks to start out. Holiday against Young. Outside Bogdanovich. And there's the drive. Antetokounmpo with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Collins passes to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Off target from three-point range. Stolen by Capella. It's hauled in by Portis. Middleton with it. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the basket is good.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
Pass to Reddish. To the paint. Young inside. Defended by Portis.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. Capella with it. To the middle. Takes a 13-footer. Collins, no good.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Outside Holiday. Lays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo has got his second basket of the night.
Well, this is where Giannis does all of his damage. He gets inside the paint, has the size to work you back, and then stretch out and score.
Young from long range. He can't get that one to fall. The Bucks go the other way with it.
Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
Now here's Young. Last game, 26 points for him. Back to Bogdanovic. And stolen by Antetokounmpo for the finish. And Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, don't let Giannis get a step on you. His one step counts for 3 sometimes, and he's gone.
And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those 3 names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trae did it in his 2nd season, you got to be kidding me.
Now here's Young. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. Bogdanovic on the wing. Young against Holiday. 6 to shoot. From deep. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And the shot goes down.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Young, the pass to Collins. Back to Young. Inside. And Capella gets it to go on the assist by Young.
I would say that Trae Young's pick and roll game is fairly advanced for a player his age. What a treat to watch.
Pass to Middleton. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Well, that's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Bogdanovic up top. But no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And when the time is right, Capella can get up there. Great job rising up for the bucket.
Now here's Holiday. 8-point game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the big finish by Giannis.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovic. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Antetokounmpo outside, down low. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Holiday against Young. Bogdanovic on the wing. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Bogdanovic, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair, and you know he's confident when he starts to show those signs.
Now here's Holiday. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Atlanta's gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Bogdanovic passes to Collins. Pass to Young. Outside Bogdanovic. Offline with a 3. Milwaukee in the lead. Portis into the lane. Off with the layup.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Young against Portis. Outside Young. Back to Collins. Reddish on the wing. Over Holiday. They grab their own miss. Capella. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
No good on that one. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
And the Bucks making a change here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Cousins comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Allen in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Allen. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
DiVincenzo with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. To the middle. Capella on the double team. Here's DiVincenzo. Cranes the triple. And the Bucks lead by 14.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Now here's Lopez. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. And we know it's never easy to play on the road, Grant. Just how tough are lengthy road trips.
Well, I'll tell you, after game 3 or 4 or 5 on the road, you definitely feel it. I mean, towards the end of a road trip, it's a struggle to play near 100%.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
I think that's also set up a lot of knockdown jump shots.
Well, Brent, the NBA is looking to give back. It includes the formation of the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition to address racial and social inequality.
And I love that Adam Silver put together these type of committees to continue to address these concerns and not letting them go by the wayside or be forgotten. You're looking at education, you're looking at voting access, you're looking at criminal justice reform, all doing important work, and it will continue. So between the players and the commissioner's office, the league doing a great job of keeping it at the forefront.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Pass to Cousins. Now DiVincenzo. The shot misses, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Here's Connaughton, looking for his first basket, still in this one. He drops it from range. And the Bucks lead by 15.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Wright finds Hunter. Gallinari with it. Pass to Wright. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 13-5 run. And he gets it to go.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Atlanta's gone only 2 of 6 from the three-point line in this first quarter. Wright, pass to Gallinari. Outside Herter. Pass to Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. From the elbow. Hits the front of the rim and out.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's DiVincenzo. An easy 2 on the layup. DiVincenzo's got 5 points.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Wright, the pass to Hunter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career, in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying 3 to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. But he's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career. And it's easy to see why so many people have been so high on DeAndre Hunter. You look at that build and at that forward position and that kind of work ethic, sky's the limit.
And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And both free throws good for Hunter. Milwaukee with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to DiVincenzo. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Hunter. Now here's Wright.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Hunter. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Team second.
That one on Herter.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Grayson Allen at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And the Bucks making a change here. Holiday is checked in. So both free throws good from Allen. Atlanta's gone only 2 of 6 from the three-point line in this first quarter. Pass to Wright. A minute 35 left in the first quarter. Hunter against Antetokounmpo. 4 on the clock. Hunter, good.
Every basket from this kind of range is going to help Hunter's perimeter game. Doesn't worry about the defense.
Now here's Allen. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Holiday against Wright. Now here's Holiday. Defense right on him. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. To the inside. Inside. Wright outside. Pass to Jang. Outside Hunter. With the fadeaway. Right outside. Jang in the post. He's covered by Holiday. Dang's shot is off. Outside Holiday. From 13. The rebound by the Hawks. And here's Wright from the arc. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Milwaukee looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And the Greek Freak says he's feeling comfortable offensively.
You see the goal right now, really well. We run plays over and over again. Our offense is not complicated. I know what I got to fight for. I know as a team what we're looking for. So right now I can see a lot of plays.
And Grant, have you ever seen a big man like Giannis who dominates with the dribble drive?
I'm not sure I've ever seen that. I mean, well, Zion 4 inches shorter, but he might be the only other one in that category.
And again, happy Martin Luther King Day as we return to the court here on 2K Sports. And guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here.
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
They've got Gorgie Jang. DeLon Wright is out there with Kevin Huerter. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Hunter in at power forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Now here's Wright. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Holiday against Wright. Holiday passes to Middleton. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Atlanta making some changes here. John Collins checked in for Hunter. Bogdanovich comes in for Huerter. And it's Young in for Wright. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. The Hawks shooting just 28%. Lacking confidence on offense right now. Back to Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. And he can't get that one. Oh, great D that time from Portis.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Holiday passes to Portis. Back to Holiday. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. That one no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
Now here's Allen. Back to Portis. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Middleton, following the score by Atlanta. Pass to Allen. He takes it in. Jang pulls it in. Jang's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Young. Back to Jang. Over on Antetokounmpo. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Bucks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And it's Portis. That time on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Portis has gotten his second bucket of the game. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Antetokounmpo with the block. And the Bucks pushing it up now. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Chris Middleton, a multiple All-Star, yet always seems like he flies under the radar. Coach Bud said with how steady and subtle his game is, both defensively and offensively, he's a heck of a player that sometimes I think is underappreciated. But guys, I'd offer, not by his teammates.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Oh, Brett, you could light it up from three-point range. You ever think about how well suited you would be to the modern game?
There are nights, B.A. There are long nights where I can't sleep dreaming about playing in some of these systems.
The Hawks making a switch here. Capella's checked in. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Now here's Bogdanovich. He has 7. Kicks it out to Collins. Knocks down the triple. Collins has got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Collins does a nice job there preparing for that shot using his base.
To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. A little mid-range shot is up. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. Oh, He's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
High post Young. Antetokounmpo's there. Young, the pass to Collins. Here's Reddish. And it's all from three-point range. The Bucks have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Antetokounmpo. Just outstanding. He hits again, and he's still a perfect 9 for 9.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Atlanta with the rebound.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup. And some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
And Milwaukee has possession. The Hawks getting their last shot to go, and they pick up 2. Holiday's got 6 points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And Capella's journey to the NBA. Born in Switzerland, school in France, a project in 2014, and 90 minutes in just his first season, BA.
Now here's Bogdanovich. He has 7. The Hawks need to get one up here. And here's Collins for 3. Rebound by Middleton.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Young, the pass to Collins. Now Capella. Reddish on the wing. For 3. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds now. Lots of credit has to go to the Houston Rockets. Brent, they stayed patient developing Capella, and he's turned into a great center.
Yeah, part of that development was being in the G League for a number of games for him to get his conditioning and his feet wet. And then he was amazing during that 2014-15 season. Huge strides in playing alongside James Harden. Capella took a big confidence jump as well.
Great positioning on the putback.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Hunter comes in for Reddish. Herter's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Wright subbed in for Trae Young. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. DiVincenzo against Hunter. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Hunter can't get it to go. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Here's Middleton. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. DiVincenzo. And the Bucks miss again. Well, the Hawks shooting just 28%. Lacking confidence on offense right now. Here's Herter into the lane. And the bucket is good.
Well, the more that Herter attacks like this, the more off balance the defense will become.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Gallinari. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. And for the Hawks, they're shooting 35% in the second so far. Wright against DiVincenzo. Herter with it. To the middle. Oh, deflected. And Capella gets it to go.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Gallinari. The shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Wright. Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by Connaughton.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Now here's Cousins. Hunter covering. Middleton outside. Shot to end the cold streak. Rebound Atlanta. Herter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Takes one from 10 feet. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Cousins. Buries it down low. Cousins has got 5.
Such a power player is Cousins. Fantastic. Fighting his way through whatever kind of challenge the defense wants to throw at him.
Back to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Timeout called. Milwaukee. Jang, he's checked in for the Hawks. The Bucks also with a sub. Lopez, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. There's a minute 47 left in the first half. Now DiVincenzo. 5 points in the game. Middleton outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Middleton's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's what Middleton is known for, a remarkable outside shooter, and that release got off pretty quick.
Down low. Here's Jang. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Jang's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night. Outside, DiVincenzo. 1:02 left in the second. 6 to shoot. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Pass to Herter. Back to Wright. Now Gallinari, covered by Lopez. From the top of the key. Can't get it to drop. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Herter gets the bucket. Herter's got 5 points.
Shot preparation is fantastic as Herter's able to get his feet set that time.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. The Bucks on top, running away with this one. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 18 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 steals. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Milwaukee?
I like what they're doing offensively. Looking at their field goal percentage, they're moving the ball, getting great looks, and of course they're knocking down shots. I mean, that's the point of the game, isn't it? Shaq, right? That's the point.
Obviously.
And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much hero basketball. They need to sharpen up the attack. More motion, quick cuts, get the ball inside. There's no way they're coming back with that type of play.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Hey there, everyone. Glad you could join us on MLK Day on 2K Sports. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
And proud to have you with us on Martin Luther King Day for a special presentation of the NBA. Kicking off the second half, here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. The foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt, and it's Portis in at the 5. That one drops for him. Antetokounmpo's got 20.
I'd like to see how confident and effective Antetokounmpo could be from there. If he's got some room to shoot it, he really does need to fire away.
Now here's Young. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Milwaukee has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 5 assists in the game. Atlanta is shooting 34% so far in this one. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Good on the shot. Bogdanovich has got 9.
Pretty smooth screen and roll there. Got to be up on Bogdanovich.
Holiday against Bogdanovich. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. And he's going for the oop here. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Young against Holiday. Young, the pass to Collins. From 9 feet out. No good, a bit long that time. The Bucks have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Three-pointer is up, Middleton. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
Young, the pass to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And just getting more and more dangerous on the pick-and-roll situation. John Collins with a smart play there.
Antetokounmpo outside. Poke loose. Capella with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Young. Now Capella. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Reddish. No good with the triple. Milwaukee has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one.
Big expectations on Cam Reddish as he came into the league and now starting to adapt to more and more minutes.
And while Cam Reddish has certainly had his obstacles since joining the league, he's proven he's ready to learn, Brent.
I think that's the most important thing is after you get over the anger, trust me, they get angry first, is just to settle in and say, what can I work on and where can I start to earn minutes on the floor? Cam's starting to do that, and he's starting to grow.
And he knocks down the first one.
Hear so much about this 3 and D in terms of the wings in the NBA, and Chris Middleton really embodies all of that. He can do some damage behind the arc and then is asked to guard the team's most potent offensive wing.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Allen comes in for DiVincenzo. He's perfect from the line this time.
Think about Middleton's improvement in this league. A lot of people not knowing where he came from or how his game has evolved, and they've seen it over the past couple seasons.
Now here's Young. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
You know, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Young against Holiday. Pass to Middleton. It's hauled in by Reddish. You know, with Middleton, he's always adding a wrinkle to his game, it seems, Brent.
I feel like, B.A., he's understood the physicality of the game a little better in the past couple years and now has extreme confidence in where it is he can get his offense going.
And the shot goes in.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Antetokounmpo outside. Middleton from the outside. He buries it from 3. Middleton's got 8 points in the quarter.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. Here's Reddish. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Outside Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And it's Portis, that time on the assist by Holiday. Portis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Bogdanovich with it, guarded now by Holiday. Pass to Reddish. From the wing, jump shot is good that time. Reddish has got his 2nd basket of the game.
Well, his team depends on him to have some point production, so Cam pouring it in.
Here's Holiday, and Holiday powers it home.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
Yeah, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the 2nd half.
Here's Capella. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Atlanta making some changes here. Gallinari comes in for Clint Capella. And Wright subbed in for Young. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages him to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Here's Reddish. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
Team 2nd.
And the more and more Cam Reddish gets confidence in that kind of game where he's going to go inside and attack, that's a big help.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Such a versatile forward that can defend and shoot and score. Reddish's game has future all-star written all over it.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Milwaukee has gone 6 of 9 from 3-point range. Inside, here's Lopez, and it's Lopez with the jam.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Now here's Gallinari, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. That one falls. Gallinari's got 5 now.
Nice body control there by Gallo. He gets bodied up a little bit and executes that finish flawlessly.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
This Bucks team is arguably the most talented in franchise history. At the same time, the East has gotten tougher, so the Bucks are looking to improvise. Giannis said, quote, "We're getting better, trying new things, changing our schemes. That's something we think is going to help us." Brian?
Using the regular season to experiment, Allie. Interesting. Thank you. Now here's Lopez. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Allen can't get it to go.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Right, the pass to Gallinari. Outside Bogdanovich. And he lobs it up top. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Holiday passes to Lopez. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Connaughton. 5 on the clock. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's Wright. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Bogdanovich up top. Oh, they get a hand on it. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. So for the Hawks, Jang, he's checked in for Collins. Hunter comes in for Reddish. And Herter's subbed in for Bogdanovich. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Hill's checked in. The Hawks have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter.
That is what I'm talking about. Wow. Herter up there high to throw it down.
Milwaukee has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Allen inside. Herter defending. And he recovers it. Pass to Hill. Lopez with it. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
A different look for Milwaukee. Cousins, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Middleton comes in for Allen. And it's DiVincenzo in for Hill. Pass to DiVincenzo. And here's Cousins. He's got 5. Just 2 to shoot. Shot is up. And the Bucks miss again. Hunter against DiVincenzo. Right with the ball. Now here's Gallinari. Here he goes. Good work defensively by Cousins.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Here's Hunter. Rebounded by the Bucks. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Cousins. Opening close, and he drops it in. Cousins has got 7.
Well, there's a lot of moves that Cousins can go with on the inside. If he doesn't back you down, he's got a fadeaway and a step back. Tough to guard on the interior.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Milwaukee has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. DiVincenzo, the pass to Cousins. Now Lopez. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 6.
Lopez powering through that time.
Lopez has gone 3 for 5 shooting from the floor. Pass to Herter.
Remaining in the third, 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. And here's Hunter from the arc. Rebounded by Lopez.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Wright finds Gallinari. And here's Hunter. Fires the 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
They've come into the second half with renewed focus at the offensive end, putting in a big effort.
DiVincenzo, pass to Lopez. Middleton with it. Herter defending. Now here's Middleton. He's closely guarded. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Gallinari, the pass to Wright. Here's Herter. And he drives in. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
Connaughton can't hit. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Hunter. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
DeAndre Hunter getting his team fired up with that dunk.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Three-pointer is up. Middleton. No good there. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Bucks ahead, just dominating this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. A chance now to hear Nate McMillan talking to his team moments ago.
Hey, offensively, okay, let's make sure we get into something. All right, we're just playing again. We don't have our spacing. All right, know who we have out there. All right, and take advantage of it. Come on.
The offense looking uncharacteristic to Coach McMillan.
And spacing and ball movement is important. Right now, Coach wants it to be sharper.
And welcome back to our NBA coverage on this very special MLK Day. Danilo Gallinari out there with Clint Capella. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Young in at the point guard position. So that's the Hawks 5.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Connaughton to the paint. Here's Portis. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line to try to make it a three-point play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They've been the aggressors.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
Well, super teams are still being built. Grant, what's the key to making it work with 3 or 4 guys who all need touches?
Well, it comes down to good communication between your leaders. Of course, you have to have a plan. You can't be out there winging it. And, of course, prioritizing wins over stats always works.
Milwaukee has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Here's Connaughton. Hunter covering. It's Middleton on the wing. Over Wright. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
You see how skilled Middleton is, ready to pull the trigger, and the defense is going to have to do better.
Capella finds Young. Going inside, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Dante DiVincenzo.
You got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
2 shots.
And he makes a first. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. All right, here's a different question for you, partner. I'll be taking notes. Did you have a favorite city for food in the NBA?
Well, write this down, B.A. So my mom is from New Orleans, so I know New Orleans very well. And so New Orleans was my favorite city, no question. The food there, I'm getting full just thinking about it.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Clock at 4. Pass to Nora. There's the 3. Drills it from deep.
I'd like to see George Hill distribute to his teammates a heads-up play there.
Williams with it. Here's Young. Check by Hill. High post Young. And George Hill picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And the Hawks with possession here. Outside Young. Clock at 6. Capella draws the double. Here's Stevenson. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Outside Young. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation.
Trae Young exploring the limits of his range in this one.
Hill against Young. To the inside. Nora. And that one is hammered home.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's a Kongwu. Outside Young. Shoots over Hill. Young can't hit. The Bucks have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Let's go with a three. And there's Hill. That one's good. On the assist by Antetokounmpo. Hill's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Pass to Young. Now here's Capella. Antetokounmpo covering. Back to Young. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
I just think anytime Trae Young finds some daylight, he starts to think about looking towards the rim.
Antetokounmpo outside. Driving to the basket, and they double up Antetokounmpo. Outside, Hill. Over Capella. That shot off the mark, and Atlanta will come the other way. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game, and they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch. Here's Stevenson. The kick out to Williams. Here's Stevenson. And it's Capella with the jam.
Now, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Now here's Hill. Pass to Nora. Launches it. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Williams. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Antetokounmpo outside, and they double up Antetokounmpo. Nora, that's good.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Atlanta's gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Nora. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And that's his first.
Yeah, and all the Greek gods can't be perfect, right, BA? I mean, Giannis,
shooting from Milwaukee.
a few weaknesses in his game is getting to the free throw line and knocking those down consistently.
And he can't get the first one. You know, with Giannis and his free throws, Brent, it hurts his team in late game situations.
Well, it does. It's something that he knows, he recognizes it, and he continues to work on it. And I think that that's the first part for Giannis in getting better, recognizing the problem.
Reddish is checked in for the Hawks. So he comes up empty at the line.
And a huge sigh of relief for Bucks fans last year. Giannis signing a monster contract extension. He'll continue to be the franchise for years to come.
Here's Reddish. Pass to Stevenson. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
You know, Grant, many wondered if Giannis would test free agency. ultimately avoided all that drama.
Yeah, I mean, he wanted to stay and build a winner with the Bucks. And you know what? He did just that, bringing home the NBA championship. What a reward for the fans in the city of Milwaukee, and just tremendous character from Giannis. Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you gotta love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Nora. And there's the drive. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, amazing. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, he can just see over the defense. The eyes to spot the open man. Giannis flourishing right now as a facilitator.
And there's the lob. Oh, Giannis dunks it home. Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an offseason change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in midseason, it could be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep.
Now here's Hill. Pass to Matthews. Misses the three. The Hawks have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Here's Reddish. Now here's Williams. To the middle. Here's Capella. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
But when you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
And the Bucks making a change here. Cousins is checked in.
I count one shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Milwaukee has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Ooh, poked away. Outside, Hill. Pass to Matthews. 6 on the shot clock. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 9 rebounds now. Outside, Williams. Here's Okongwu. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's Stevenson. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And look at those moves in the post. And the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim. Now here's Hill. Well, Grant, you've won the NBA Sportsmanship Award 3 times. Tied with Mike Conley for the most ever.
Wow, no, it is a humbling experience to get voted for that award by your peers. You know, it's all about, I think, trying to play the game the right way with integrity. And Conley is a guy that truly embodies that.
Milwaukee in total control. Right side, Hill. Capella with a block.
And his touches left him in this quarter nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Okongwu. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Cousins. Second chance effort. To the wing, right side. Here's Reddish, and here's Capella. Antetokounmpo covering. Capella, the pass to Williams. Here's Stevenson. Back to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Antetokounmpo. Williams misses. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Now here's Hill. It's tipped. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Both teams will make substitutions. Holiday against Young. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Collins. Launches a three. Drops in the three. Collins has got 9 points here in the second half.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Bucks.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
After losing the first game, they've come back and evened things up in this one. They'll play one more time in this season series after this.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Shot clock at 5. Bogdanovich, no good. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And the shot goes.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Collins against Antetokounmpo. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Collins. From deep. It's not going to go for him. So this one belongs to the Bucks. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Giannis, you said these games start to matter more as you come down the stretch. Can you tell me more about that?
Just coming out here, try to play good basketball, try to play together, and try to get better. You know, we just try to get in that playoff shape and just get better.
Championship always on your mind. Thanks, Giannis.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.